You have just now tuned into the Organic Vision Podcast, where we are here to keep you motivated to bring your visions to reality, encouraging you to never give up on yourself no matter what. Want to ensure you don't miss an episode or any of our content? Please subscribe to our YouTube channel at ORGVSNPOD and Instagram at ORGVSN_POD. Keep chasing those visions, y'all.
You miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
Yo. Welcome back, man. Welcome back to the Organic Vision Podcast. We have made it to episode number 9. 9 episodes, man. What a blessing it is. What a blessing it is to be here. I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you're in good health, man. I hope everything's going well with you while you're out there chasing that vision of yours. And while you out there getting to it, man. Let me 1 second. I need to make sure that my headphones is right. Okay, there they go. They just kicked in. All right, we good. Welcome back, man. Welcome back to episode number 9. I just wanted to welcome you back and say thank you for coming back. Thank you for supporting the Organic Vision Podcast, man. Thank you for listening. Thank you for liking, commenting, and sharing anything that we release. Our trailers, our full episodes, our YouTube community is growing, man, and that's all due to you. I just want to say thank you, man, from the bottom of my heart. It means a lot for someone to consume something that you create and actually can relate to it, that actually can like it, actually loves it, and it actually helps them some way, fashion, or shape or form in their life, to help them to keep chasing their visions. Because guess what? They can become your reality. All you got to do is put a little bit of work in, elbow grease, whatever that is. Roll up your sleeves sometimes, man, and just go ahead and get to it. But with that being said, man, shout out to Aunt Sherry for wanting to hear my take on this topic, which ultimately would mean, keeping the right company and watching who you share your time with, watching who's in your circle. And 2 questions I'm gonna kick this off with is kind of thought provoking to kind of help me to think a little bit deeper on this topic and like what was I gonna share with you guys today. And one is, why is it so important to watch the company you keep? And 2, why is it important to not share your plans before execution? 2 things that I, on my full journey, have fallen victim to. I mean, we'll go into the first one first. Why is it important to keep the right individuals around you, the right people in your circle, the right people in your corner, the right people that not only supporting you, but you're supporting them? What they're doing is relatable to you, vice versa. The one thing I would say, man, straight off the bat is, depending on what your circle is, who is in it, what they're about, what you're about. For me, it was a lot of bad influences at some point in time. And I was the one that was always willing to adjust to someone else's plans, to adjust to whatever they wanted to do to have fun, and just always being adjustable and never like putting my foot down, or not putting my foot down, but not voicing my opinion like, nah, man, let's do this, or I would rather go over here and do that. A lot of times I didn't voice that. A lot of times I just went with it. And to no fault of anyone but my own, I fell victim to a lot of following this person to do this, following that person to do that, following the group to kind of mold who I was, and not trying to figure that out for myself, not speaking up for myself, not saying, hey guys, I don't think I want to do this. Y'all go ahead, y'all do your thing. I'm gonna go this way. I wasn't. I wanted to be a part of the group. I wanted to do what everybody else wanted to do, and I wanted everybody around me to be happy. I wanted everybody around me to have fun, and I felt like I could just adjust to any room, adjust to any temperature. I could switch up and change very easily, and it was nothing for me to put myself not in the first position, and not necessarily always in the last, but not the leading role, not the one that was kind of leading the room or leading the group. I was always just tagging along and kind of following it. And don't get me wrong, like I had fun. I didn't always know what my vision was for myself. I didn't always know what I wanted to do. So I was trying to figure it out. But it comes to a point in time where, how much time are you going to waste, or how much time are you going to spend doing things that don't help you get to the next level? Or when are you going to start to think about that? Which is very important, I feel. And that bad influence can sometimes lead to bad decision making, or decision making when you're not in your right mind, decision making when you are, maybe you had a little too much to drink, maybe you're in a situation where you shouldn't be, but you're there and you don't have to, but you act accordingly because of the crowd that you're going with. Because if the group doesn't like it, they're gonna voice it. Man, Why you not doing this? Or why you not doing that? And I always felt the need to answer someone and give them an answer and provide the reason and my feelings. Instead of just saying, I'm good, man. Y'all go do your thing. Uh, I think sometimes, man, when you have a group of people, everybody's not that you're not, I guess that you're not like meshing with, or for one, you will need to figure out, man, like what are some things they want to do, like, and kind of piece it together. Like, should I be hanging with this person? If this person is about partying and hanging out and just enjoying life 24/7, and I have goals and dreams to be an entrepreneur, goals and dreams to build a career and to do these different things, it's sort of like we're running two different races, or not races, but going down two different paths that will never collide. And you got to take that into perspective, right? Like, our friends are our friends, but at the same time, you don't necessarily have to hang out all the time. You got to spend your time wisely. And some circles that we put ourselves in, or that we uh kind of gravitate to, aren't always in our best interest. We need to be in circles, and we need to surround ourselves with company that pushes us to the next level when we're not comfortable. We don't need somebody to tell us, man, what we want to hear all the time. I need somebody to push me and be like, nah, bro, that ain't it. Nah, you could do way better than that. That's not what we should be doing right now. You said you wanted to get to A and B, but you over here playing around in stuff that's not even gonna get you nowhere near your vision, or nowhere near your dreams, or nowhere near your goals. So I need somebody in my corner like that that's gonna push me to the next level and keep propelling me. And I want that same energy to be reciprocated. I want to give that same energy to them, because I know how important their vision is for them and how important their dreams are for them. I don't want to be in a circle where we just, like, we should have a good time, right? We're not promised tomorrow. And I don't necessarily think that we should solely live for today, because I've been blessed to see tomorrow. And if I'm not prepared for tomorrow, and I'm thinking about today, then if tomorrow comes and I'm not ready, then we got a problem. Right? I don't think there's anything wrong with having days where you're just like, "Imma just chill." We need downtime, and we need to have fun, and we need to relax, and we need to do what we need to do to let our hair down, but at the same time, we don't need to be doing that every day, or we don't need to be doing that 24/7, or we don't need to be doing that every single weekend, like every single Friday. I used to run to the club. Every single Friday, I was running to the drinks. Every single Friday, I was running to the good time, and by the time Sunday came, I didn't my recuperation time was horrible when I was drinking back in I still partake here and there, nowhere near as much as I used to. I'm an occasional drinker now on occasions, and sometimes even on occasions, I don't drink. So, I'm not saying it's bad. I'm not saying you shouldn't. All I'm saying is, if it doesn't go along with your vision, if it doesn't go along with wherever you're trying to go in life, you may need to start subtracting things, and that may be your circle. That may be someone in your circle. That may be in the entire circle. It doesn't matter. Like, we need to do what's best for us. And if they're good friends, they're good associates, we'll let them know, hey, we could tap in on this day, or we can do this there, but I also have something else I need to work on. And if they don't understand, it might be the time to separate. You know what I'm saying? If they don't jive with it, or if they're like, man, you changing, you switching up, this might be the divorce that has been waiting to happen, that you just now started to entertain. And then you can see, who's on your side and who's really cheering for you. Because I tell you one thing, man, everybody that cheers for you doesn't always have your best interest at heart. Everyone's going to cheer for you till you get to a certain level. Or a lot of people, I'm not going to say everyone, a lot of people will cheer you on until you fall. A lot of people want to see you get to that point and it all falls apart, right? As a lot of people would like to see, like, hey man, he putting all these videos out. I bet one day we ain't gonna see no more of them, right? Like, he on here talking today, but I bet we won't see him next month, because he gonna change his mind. He gonna do something else, because that's what he's done in the past. And that is very true. I've jumped from one thing to the next, and this to that, and this to that, and this to that. But guess what? That road of jumping and switching and going here and trying this and trying that has led me here, man. And I'm gonna be here for a minute. I feel like this is my true passion. I love doing this. Going through a new change with career, so that will kind of affect my schedule, but I'm not gonna stop. Keep chasing is engraved in me, man. It's in my blood, and I'm not gonna stop. until I get to where I'm going. And it's going to be a new height, a new level to get to at that point. But you need people in your corner that's going to push you there, that's going to challenge you to get there, that's going to be there saying, like, man, like, I know we hung out yesterday, but today we got to kind of get back to it. We got to get back to it. It's cool to have fun, but you need to make sure you stand on track. And that happens a lot now. Even with my wife, like, I I lie to you not, man. I was down. I was like, man, I'm not going outside and running today. Nah, it's not gonna happen. And it wasn't bad weather. I don't know. I just had a feeling come over me that's like, don't go out there. You ain't got to do that today. Just chill. And what else was I gonna be doing? Sitting on the couch? Because I had made up in my mind. I had done my content for the day. I'm just gonna chill. And my wife was like, "You're not gonna go run. It's a good time. Perfect time. There's no rain. It's cleared up. You need to go ahead and make sure you get your run in for the day." I was like, "Man, that's crazy." That's the company I got now. That's pushing me to the next level. That's helping me to stay on the track because I've built up this road and I built up this path, and everyone can see that I'm enjoying it. Everyone can see that I'm putting my all into it. Everyone can see that I'm really dedicated to it, and they even pushing me to continue on. That's the kind of company you need, bro. That's the kind of company you need, sis. That's the kind of company you need, family, cuz, mom, dad, uncle, whoever you are. That's the kind of company you need. You need company around you that are that can help you get to the next level. You're not the smartest one in the room. They can introduce you to someone else to build your network and to continue to prepare yourself. But you have to put yourself in the right company. You got to be surrounded by people that want what it is that you want and more. It don't got to be the same thing. We all don't have to want to open a sneaker store, or we all don't have to want to have a florist shop, or we don't have to want to go to school, but we all want something better. We all want something better, man. And we all believe in ourselves to be able to chase it, to be able to get to it. And that's what you need. You need people that's doing things in life that you are even impressed by. And it gets you excited because guess what? When you in that circle and you see God is blessing that circle, how you not going to get blessed? How are you going to get skipped? Everyone in that circle is doing great things, and God is over their life, leading them to do all of these miraculous, spectacular things, and they're accomplishing all these dreams and visions that they have for themselves. And you put yourself in that company, and you telling me God's not going to touch you at some point? Nah, I don't see it, man. I don't see it not happening. And we don't want to do it for just that reason. We want to do God's will the way He sees it. I've done the complete opposite and have fallen on my face flat. Like, I don't need you, God. I'm good. I'm just gonna put this work in and I'm gonna get there because I'm gonna work my butt off and I don't really need it. That's what my actions said. That wasn't what my heart was saying, but my actions were saying, God, I don't need you. And He let me fall. He let me fall, man. And so now I'm realizing I need Him. There's no way I can go a day without Him. And I'm not trying to turn this into no sermon, nothing like that, but I'm just saying that's what works for me, man. And that's what's working for my circle. And that's what's helping me to get to the next level. I may be taking small steps. It may be taking me a long time. It may take me even more time to get my store up and going, to get me a brick and mortar, to get me some real estate, to get me a house, to get me a better future, to build for my family, stability, to be able to pass stuff on to other people. It may take me years, where I might not even see it before I leave, but that's not going to stop me. And my circle that I have helps me not to stop. My brothers in my life help me not to stop. My wife in my life helps me not to stop. My sisters in my life help me not to stop. Anything anyone is saying, any type of comment I see, man, from a video I post or from a podcast that I release has helped someone, you help me. You're a part of my circle. You're motivating me. You're pushing me just as I'm trying to do for you. And I appreciate you for doing that. And I thank you for doing that. And I pray for your dreams and your visions too. I pray God blesses you with whatever that vision is and that He provides the resources for you to be able to propel to the next level and continue on and pass it down and keep passing it back and keep passing it back. I love it, man. That's the energy that I'm on. But we gotta put ourselves in that circle to get that reciprocated energy. We can't do it alone. We can't do it by ourselves. You may need to start. You may need to prove yourself and show how vested you are into an idea. Nobody's going to jump on it on day one. Everybody's not going to crowd your website. Everybody's not going to do this and do that. And that's fine. And I pray that they do though. I'm not praying on your downfall. I pray that they do because guess what? You can have some circles where some people are like, oh, he want to do that. Okay. let me see what I can do to shut this down. And that's gonna move me to our next question, man. Like, so why is it so important to not share your project or to not share your passion project or whatever you're working on, your hobby, an idea for your business, an idea to improve something in your life until you got it ironed out and you know exactly what you're gonna do and you have taken the action to present something or to be able to navigate through it, to be able to hit the button to say go. Keep it to yourself. I learned this the hard way, man. I used to be the guy seeking validation from everybody. And I told y'all about this. If you follow my TikTok or if you follow my Instagram, I spoke about it before. But I used to be the guy. I have a clothing brand if you haven't noticed, or if you haven't heard about it. It's called Organic Vision. Wearing a sample today. But I used to do my mock up on the computer and get it how I want it, and I would pass it out to a few people. And if I didn't feel like they liked it or if I felt like they gave me some feedback about maybe switching it this way or switching it that way, I always changed it. I never even tried it. So the world never even saw some of my ideas because one person may have not liked it. And I put that one person's opinion over top of anything I worked for, or any mock-up that I put together. And that's cool if you're in a creative space and y'all are creators and y'all respect each other and y'all have a good heart for one another to prepare the next one. No one has any ill intentions. That's fine. However, what you should not do is go out there and giving your ideas and everything, passing it out like it's free water or something, right? Like what you do in that case, man, is you're giving the opposition a chance to beat you to the punch. It could be somebody out there that's doing the same thing as you that doesn't know you, but you put something online, it's it. That's the world. And what they can do if you're not ready, it's just an idea. You don't have nothing physical, nothing tangible. Guess what? It could be swept up and it could be taken away. It could be gone. And then when you go to be able to release whatever, now you're the copycat. Now you're the one copying the other person when they originally took the idea from you. I just think it's best, man, if you move in silence. I think it's best if you um, take the time you need to get it together, to get it how you want it, whatever the case may be for you. I feel like, man, it's very important to put that time in and to trust yourself, believe yourself. You wouldn't have envisioned this idea if you weren't capable of doing it. You may not have the resources to like mass produce it. You may not have the network or the net worth or whatever the case may be to get people in higher places to see you. But guess what, man? If you grind at a small level for long enough and you consistent with it, at some point you will definitely have to prepare. Someone's going to see something and reach out to you, or someone's going to get there. Or, hey, you might not need nobody. You might get to a point where so many people are supporting you at the level that you're at right now. You organically grow alone by yourself with the help of the people, obviously. But it's your work, is what you put into it. So, man, don't go out there throwing your ideas out. Hey, man, I want it for excitement. Hey, I got this coming, y'all. And you don't even have a piece in your possession. You ain't got the lyrics written. You don't have the skit written out. You ain't got the storyline ready. Like, and you just saying, "Oh, this is coming, coming soon, coming soon, coming soon," and coming soon never comes. Sometimes that's because someone has stole your joy. You've given your blueprint away for free, and then they came and capitalized on it and moved on to the next. So, man, just a couple of things before we wrap up. I want everybody to understand and take inventory. Take inventory of the people that you have around you, the people that you allow into your space. Take inventory of who's there, who needs to be there, who might need to be there a little bit less, or who might need to go in its entirety, who you might need to step away from. I think it's important. I think it's very important to take inventory as you grow, as you get older, as you get wiser, as you move into different arenas, as you start to practice different things, as you start to like different things, your palate for different things changed, your taste for different things change, the places you want to go change, how late you're gonna stay out the house change, if you want to go out the house changes, where you're entertained, what type of entertainment you like. All of these things change as you get older. No one's at fault for what they like. No one's at fault for going with somebody and they didn't speak up like me. How are my friends or how are those associates at fault because I never said I didn't want to do something? There's no way. It's up to me, it's up to us to speak up for ourselves and let the world know or whoever's in our circle know, hey, I'm not with that, man. I'm gonna go this way. I'm gonna go ahead. Y'all go ahead and do y'all thing tonight or today, whatever. Take inventory of that, man. And please, 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 if you're working on something, have it ready to go before you throw it out there in the world, just fishing for stuff. When you start fishing for stuff and you say, "Hey, what do you guys think about this?" It's like, do you even have enough confidence in yourself to trust your own vision, to trust your own that's your body of work, but you're asking somebody else what they feel about it. Like, critics are critics, man. Half of the critics out there don't participate in whatever they're criticizing. Some people that criticize basketball, sports, football, soccer, whatever, some of them have never played the game. Some people that's criticizing rap artists, R&B artists, rock artists, pop artists, whatever, have never written a song. And you're gonna let them tell you whether your body of work is good or not? That's crazy. That is crazy. And it took me this long to understand that. So I'm not no shame in the game. Right. I'm not throwing out no shade or nothing like that because I was on that other side. And not until recently have I started to grow up a little bit and see things for what they are and move a little bit different. Switch up who I entertain and who I share information with, what I got going on and what they got going on. It's very limited for me. Very, very, very limited. I have love for a lot of people. I don't hate anyone. There's no hate in my heart, but it's just a time and place for everything. And it may be that time that we aren't in the same stratosphere to be able to entertain one another anymore. It may not be the right type of energy that I'm looking for. Right. I'm looking for some positivity, man. I don't have time for negativity. There's too many things I want to do, and negative energy just wastes time for me. In my world, how I think about it, it's a time waster. I don't have no more time to waste, man. I don't want to be working for nobody at 40, right? I want to be working for myself. I want to build my own empire. And me taking time away from that to deal with some negative stuff that sometimes has something to do with me, but 90% of the time doesn't. Y'all can have that. I'm good. Go do your thing. Take your time, do what you want to do, how you want to do it. I got no skin in the game. I'm not here to judge anybody. I don't have the right to judge anybody. But that's what's up. That's how I feel, man, and that's the way I move. You can choose to do it. You can choose not to do it. The world is yours. But I just want to thank y'all, man, for coming back for episode number 9, where some people in our circle may not have our best interest at heart. They may not be cheering for us like we think they are. Just be mindful and understand where you're placing your energy, understand where you're spending that time, what rooms you need to be in to get to that next level, what rooms you might need to exit. Yeah, man. Yeah. Sometimes it's like that, man. But anyways, thank you again for coming back for episode number 9, man. I really appreciate all the love, really appreciate all the support. I'm gonna keep it going. We're gonna keep chasing. You already know how I do. You already know how I feel, man. Episode 10 will be coming soon, but let me let you know now. Episode 10 is gonna be a wrap. We're gonna wrap it up for season 1. We're gonna get into season 2. I have no idea when. Like I said before, it's in God's hands. So whenever he say we ready to roll, we ready to bring some people up here to be alongside me to talk about their organic visions, to talk about what they're doing in their world and their spaces, to give you more examples of everyday people that's getting to it, that's chasing their dreams, that's getting after their reality. Until then, man, more details to come. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I know I said a lot of times. You probably won't have enough fingers to say to count how many times I say thank you, but I really am appreciative, man. You guys really don't know what you do for me coming up here. You guys actually listening to it. I really appreciate the time. I wouldn't take it for granted at all. I hope that you've got something good from this one. I hope that you can share this. Hope you like it. Hope you comment on it, and I hope you come back for the first time listeners. It was a joy to spend a couple of minutes with you. And last time listeners, thank you for stopping by. Thank you, man. Y'all be blessed out there. Y'all keep chasing that vision, y'all. Peace.